Hello guys, this is Gavin from Gavin's Club. How you guys all been doing today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful time, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. But the results for week 11, before I get into the video, I want to do a couple shout outs before I get into the video, and I want to let you guys all know some news and some information. So, make sure you guys, if you guys follow me on Twitter, at Twitter at GavinClub. I have two votes that currently are still being going on right now. I'm kind of confused basically of what team to pick. Minnesota for next week, Minnesota at Detroit, as well as Green Bay at Philadelphia. I'm kind of confused what that. I set up a Twitter voting poll on my Twitter account at Gavin's Club. So if you go there, you can vote for whatever team you want to win. There is still 8 hours. There's still 8 hours available on the Twitter page. 8 hours left on it, so make sure you vote, because that will be ending tonight around 8 p.m. That will be ending. So we have Philadelphia at Green Bay. At Green Bay. That will be a Monday Night Football. Right now, Philadelphia is winning that Twitter poll on Twitter, 62 to 38. Philadelphia is winning that Twitter poll. Another Twitter poll winning is Minnesota at Detroit. Minnesota has 68 to Detroit 32. So if you haven't voted, make sure you go on my Twitter page and vote. That will end in 8 hours. Now, if it is a tie, then I do have a plan for the tie. If it is, it'll be 50-50 shot. Then I'm not gonna pick either one of them, and I'm not gonna count. Sneak. Look at that for the ad. Yeah, man, so make sure you go Twitter. Alright, so once that's done, once Twitter, I want to give a couple shout-outs. To my former coach, the Sheffield football coaches, who is supporting me through the YouTube channel, as well as some t-shirts. I really appreciate it, so I'm going to name their names. The number one supporter, Mr. Skirmont. Thank you for supporting me very much. Thank you, Mr. Skirmont. Mr. Skirmont is a big football fan. He is a New York Jets fan, unfortunately. So, but anyway, thank you, Mr. Skirmont, for supporting me. Also, another person supporting me. Thank you, Mr. Salava, for supporting me. As well as thank you, Coach Lindstrom, for always supporting me. Thank you, Coach Dugan. Thank you, all the other people who've been supporting me. Coach I. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate me. So, anyways, let's begin with Week 11 review. Let's start off with Thursday night football, New Orleans at Carolina. And man, that was a good game. It came down to a field goal at the last 30 seconds, come down to a field goal. Carolina did win 23-20. Carolina did win 23-20. So Carolina did win that vote. I did lose that weekly pick because I picked New Orleans, but man, that was a close game. Buffalo at Cincinnati, another close game, 16-12. Buffalo won. I lost that game because I picked Cincinnati. And unfortunately, with me picking Cincinnati, AJ Green, who's on my fantasy football list, got hurt during the first drive, got hurt and out, and I didn't get any points, and I lost my 4th fantasy football game in a row. So I'm not too happy about that one, but I have to change because right now I'm 6-5. I lost 4 in a row, and I need to win a game. All right. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Pittsburgh won 24-9. Hopefully, I want Cincinnati. I want Cleveland to lose every game. I want to see a team having won a game, but alright. I won that game. Baltimore at Dallas. Woo! Dallas is on the roll, 27-17. Dallas is getting up there, man. Dallas has only lost 1 game. They have the best team, best record. Italy is an awesome running back. The backup quarterback is doing phenomenal. So if you haven't seen that, go out there, watch Dallas, because now I'm not saying Dallas is going to clinch the NFC, but if they play this way, they are. Jacksonville at Detroit. I won this game. Detroit won 26-19. Tennessee at 24-17. I have lost that game. Tampa Bay at Kansas City, 19-17. Tampa Bay, believe it or not, are in the race, are in the hunt for the playoffs. I think they are. They might be. I have a list here. I wrote down a list of teams are in the hunt. Buccaneers are actually setting team in the hunt to get into a wild spot. So hopefully, if Tampa Bay can get in that spot, that would be great. But Kansas City are also in that division as well. In that place, I'm gonna tell you something. AFC West, Oakland Raiders, Broncos, Kansas City, and Chargers. Chargers are out. 3 of them teams, as of right now, are in the playoffs. So if the playoffs started this week, they will be in it. And I want to tell you something. That second seed bye is I hear by a game. If Oakland lose 1 more game, all 3 of them will have time. That's how close that division is. That is a very hard division right now. Very hard division. Arizona at Minnesota. I lost this game 30-24. The first week I don't pick Arizona, I lose that weekly pick. So the first week I pick Minnesota, I lose that week. But I don't think I'm gonna pick Minnesota. I know I have put a poll out there, Minnesota. Minnesota, they are the first team in the hunt, guys. They are. Actually, believe it or not, they are the first team in the hunt. Actually, they are the first team in the hunt to win it. The problem is they can't. Their starting quarterback got hurt. The running back got hurt. That team is all full blue. If they get into the playoffs, this will be an easy win. Win out. Go to the divisional game. Win out. Go to the divisional. If they get in the playoff, 1 game they done. 1 game they done. Do I hope they get in the playoff? No, because I know they won't win. I want a team who I think are going to be a good matchup in the playoffs. Not a bad matchup, for a good matchup in the playoffs who can actually win. Alright. So Arizona won that game. Chicago at New York Giants, 22-16. Now, that division as well is a very tight division. I think they are by like 2 games. Dallas are on top, then you have the Giants, and the Redskins are there. Unfortunately, Eagles are on the bottom toll, but they still are in that hunt race. They're in 3rd place. I don't see the Eagles getting in there because, actually, I don't see them getting in there at all because the other 2 teams can get the 5th and 6th seed, but you can't get all 4 because every team has to win the division. Every division, the division leader, even if you won 2 games, let's say you won 2 games, you should still get in the playoffs if you win that division. Even though, I don't think, because not the whole division can be in the playoff, so I really think the Eagles, unfortunately, I know the Eagles are in the hunt, but I'm sorry, Eagles fan. I'm sorry, Coach Fillion, who's an Eagles fan. Sorry to all the other Eagles fans. I do not see the Eagles being in the playoffs whatsoever. Alright. Giants won. Miami at Los Angeles. Miami won 14-10. Now, let me tell you something. This was a game that Los Angeles needed to win. If Los Angeles would have won this game, they would have been in the hunt in the playoffs. They would have been towards the playoffs, getting into the playoffs, winning the playoffs. They would have been in the hunt for the playoffs if they won the game. And believe it or not, no jokes on the side, Miami are actually in the hunt. Believe it or not. The Miami are actually in the hunt at 15. They only lost 4 games. So, could this game, if the Patriots lose 1 game before them, could it come down to that last game if they win it? Absolutely. But I think once, think about it. Whoever wins the division is going to get the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. The other 2 can get 5th and 6th. If Miami wins, I hate to say this as a New England fan, if the Patriots win, if Miami wins that division, they are going to lose quick. In the playoffs, they are going to lose. So again, Miami and Vikings can get in there, but I don't see they can get in. I think they can get into the playoffs, like the Buccaneers. But I think once they play a team and they see what they are, they out. I think they are 1 and done. So I have teams who I think who will make the playoffs who are 1 and done. Now, normally, I'll say that about Dallas Cowboys. Normally, once they get in the playoffs, they choke. But I don't see them going into the playoffs and choking this year. I'm seeing them definitely winning. I'm seeing them, hopefully, I'm praying for them to get a bye week. I'm hoping for them to get a bye week, Dallas. I'm thinking they can win the divisional. And depending on where the championship game is, if it's at Dallas, I do think Dallas is going to have a very hard time beating Seattle, but I think they will have a better chance at beating Seattle if Seattle comes to Dallas. If Dallas goes to Seattle, they are done. So they really need that home field advantage to win, to get into the Super Bowl. If not, I think they are done. Okay? Alright, so that's my opinion. If Dallas can get home field advantage, they have a 50-50 chance of going to the Super Bowl. They just have to really watch out for Seattle defense. Seattle defense is good, and Tony Romo is a running quarterback. Watch his leg. He's a running, and he can throw in the pocket. Watch him. Watch him. I'm hoping Seattle's not in the Super Bowl because I'm tired of seeing Seattle in the Super Bowl. And I don't want to face them. I'd rather face Dallas. I'm just giving you the facts of what I think. Alright. Giants, Miami, New England at San Francisco, 30-17. We better win this game because San Francisco only won one game. And you guys, I put a photo up on my Twitter account, at GavinClub, my Twitter account, and it was actually Patriots Seattle. It's funny. Kaepernick, the quarterback, Kaepernick took a knee down at the beginning of the game for the national anthem, and the Patriots took the knee at the end of the game. I'm going to tell you something. He is one selfish man, and I thought Bill Belichick would run over that field and stop a hole on it. I was hoping he broke his leg or something, because I cannot stand him. Alright, so that's my weekly. We won 30-17, but let me tell you something. We didn't get that 30. We only really stopped getting the points, took on the 13-point lead in the fourth quarter. First half, we was leading by 3. Third quarter, 3. Fourth quarters when they really kicked in high gear. And that's when the Patriots, that's where we get scary. We don't get scary at the beginning of the game, the third. We get scary at the end of the quarter. And we get scary if we get the ball, if we kick off to you in the first half, that means we can get the ball in the second half. And Bill Belichick's plan is to get the ball on the last play in the first play. So be careful, guys. Philadelphia, Seattle, again, 26-15. Seattle, man. Seattle's defense. Seattle's running. Seattle has a good everything around. Like I said, Dallas are in trouble. If Dallas travels to Seattle for the championship game, Dallas will have a problem. If Seattle comes to Dallas, they still will have a problem. But I think they have a 50-50 shot. If they go to Seattle, they only have about 25%. Good game right there. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm really hoping, and I'm hoping, I really hate to say this, guys. I'm hoping the divisional game, Seattle loses because I don't want to have to deal with them in the Super Bowl. I don't. Alright. So 26-15. Green Bay at Washington. Woo, baby! Washington stopped the hole in Green Bay with 42-24. Woo, baby! Again, Washington is a good team. I want Washington. Washington can get into the 5th or 6th seed. Unfortunately, it can't get in the 3rd, can't get in the 4th. Remember, the first, 2nd, 3rd, 4th seeds are for the divisional winners. People who won the division are going to get them spot. Then the 2 wild cards. I really think they can have a chance. They will definitely get a 5th or 6th seed chance. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. But they are not going to have, unfortunately, they are not going to have a home game during the playoffs. They are going to have to play the whole games on the playoffs because of that 5th and 6th game. Even though, right, only thing miracle if what happens is 5th and 6th plays a championship game, and that really happened. I don't remember when that happened. But, yeah, 26th. Man, Washington, but, and I'm really sorry. My principal, Mr. Chaplin from Shepherd Hill Regional High School, he's the principal, great guy. He's a Green Bay fan, Packers fan, and I'm sorry, Mr. Chaplin, but unfortunately, you lost. You guys lost, Mr. Chaplin. I'm sorry, but you lost. Green Bay needs to have an off-season. They need to have a good off-season. They need to have a good round pick. I'm hoping they do. Alright. Monday Night Football. Yesterday, Monday Night Football. Man, what a good game. Back and forth all game. It was tied up 20-20. Last minute. Oakland won 27-20, and Oakland needed to win this game. Because if Oakland would have lost this game, it would have claimed, if Oakland would have lost this game, then the three teams, it'll be Oakland, Kansas City, and the Broncos, who are both tied. They are both tied in the same division, and it probably will come down. And then, game that I'm looking forward to next week, that game is going to be key to where this game goes. After Oakland wins, if Oakland wins next week, because they're playing a really crappy team, Carolina. If Oakland wins next week, this game, Sunday Night Football, is a turning where, but I don't see them changing. Rest Massing. Peace from Florida. Hey, Brett Masson, you in Florida right now, man? You in Florida? Man, Sunshine State. You're in Florida. You're one lucky man. Alright, guys. Yep, so that was a great Monday Night Football. Hey, now I'm going to give you guys this. Total points scored in Monday Night Football, 47. That is a high score Monday Night Football. 6 touchdowns, 42 points and above. That's a high scoring game. A shout out game will be all the points got scored for on the other team was 42. A high scoring game is 42-21 for both. That would be a great game, and in my mind, this was a great game. Yeah, so remember, if you people who's just joining me, or people who just watching it towards the end, I'm going to say this again. My Twitter polls for Thanksgiving 12:30 game. I am not going to be home for that game because I will be at the Shepherd Hill Regional High School game. I am actually going to DVR this game. I am actually going to DVR. First two games, the 12:30 and the 4:30 game for Thursday Night Football, looks phenomenal. Two good games happening. Dallas at Washington at Dallas, Minnesota at Detroit. Both games, they both divisional. They're both in that race. Good game. I probably will not be home at the start of that first game, so I am going to DVR. So when I come home, I can watch the football game right away, rewind it, and then if I need to, something happens, I am going to record the 4:30 game as well. A lot of games happening on Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving plan, I'm going to tell you my Thanksgiving plan. My Thanksgiving plan is starting a very early Thanksgiving. I'm waking up at 4:45. I have a 4:45 alarm, a 5 o'clock alarm, and a 5:15 alarm already set on my mobile phone, as well as my alarm, because I have a 6 o'clock breakfast to head to for the Shepherd Hill football team at Shepherd Hill, and then I am going to the football game for 10:15. After the game, I'm going to be home. I'm going to be really tired. I'm going to eat, and I'm going to be even more tireder. And then I am going to watch these games as well. Hopefully, I don't stop sleeping on the couch, go to sleep, and I might do some Black Friday shopping. I do not know yet. But anyways, remember, go on my Twitter page. Check my Twitter out. Vote. Make sure you vote. Because if you get mad, basically, on my weekly pick, and you don't vote, you have no say. Make sure you go out there and vote on my Twitter page. Vote. And I've been checking the ESPN, basically how they do that scaling, who's gonna win by what point. Thank you, Mr. Skirmack, for showing me that, and thank you, Mr. Skirmack, for supporting me. He's the one who came out with the idea. So, Mr. Skirmack, you rock, as well as my parents, if you're watching, my sister, Guys, make sure you guys go out there and vote. After my Twitter vote poll is ended at 8 o'clock, I will circle the team on this page who you guys vote for. Basically. But this is Gavin from Gavin's Club. I am the brother. Guys, I understand also, I understand I haven't done any gameplay of any video games like Madden or any of it. I've been a very busy guy when it comes to football. After Thanksgiving, boom, I'm pretty much free. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I'm going to be doing a special edition video on Black Friday. I'm going to give you guys a Black Friday video special edition for week 12. I'm doing a week 12. I'm going to talk about the 3 games that just passed on week 12 on Thursday. On this, I'm talking about these 3 games because I think it's very important. So I am going to do a special edition of a review. I'm going to do a special edition review for week 12 Black Friday Thanksgiving review game. I also will still be doing a week 12 video with some 3 games on my next video, but I am doing a special video for that. Thank you guys for supporting me. Do not forget to go out there and vote on the Twitter page. Guys, also, just to give you guys a heads up, yesterday I was looking at the playoff picture. The playoff picture, man, that playoff picture is basically by 1 game. Somebody loses a game, they're going down. We lose 1 game, Pacers are out. So, guys, playoff picture is very tight. Anybody's in this. I cannot really wrap around who's gonna win, what's going on, who's gonna clinch what, because it is so close. I am not putting my closure yet. It's only week 12. I think this will come down to week 16 or week 17, guys. But anyway, guys, like I said again, one more time, go out there and vote. Philadelphia, Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit, Philadelphia 62, Green Bay 68, Minnesota 68, Detroit 32. Go out there and vote, 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 vote. You guys don't go out there and vote, you have no say. Also, one last thing, very important thing. I want to set up a Madden game. I want to set up a Madden tournament. I want to do a Madden tournament set up on the PS4. So, if you have a PS4 and you would like to be part of participation in this Madden tournament, send me a direct message on Twitter, basically telling me you want to be in it. I am going to take 8 teams. I am going to be involved as well. I'm going to give you guys 8 teams. We'll base it down to a single elimination game. Guys, Madden 17 game, I have Madden 16 and Madden 17. So if you have either one of them games, you can participate. If you don't have either one of them games there, you can go out there and pick up Madden 16 for less than 17, 16 bucks. 25 bucks Black Friday. If you guys want participation in this Madden tournament, send me a direct message on Twitter at GavinClub. Let me know what game you have, and I'll put you in it. 8 games, single elimination, 4 games at one, go down to 2, then we have a championship game. You want to be involved in the Madden tournament, you own the PlayStation, you want to do it online. If not, and you live locally, we can plan it somewhere locally, like my house or somewhere else. Let me know. Want to do a Madden tournament? I did a voting tour, should I do it? Let me know if you want to be in it. Direct message me, DM me, guys, direct message me. I want to do it 8 game single elimination game. And the winner might get a prize, I have not clue. But guys, make sure you guys go out there and vote on Twitter on these 2 games at GavinClub. Twitter trolls are going to be open until 8 o'clock, guys. This is Gavin from Gavin's Club. I am the brother. I am just a little bit over my deadline of 30 minutes. Guys, Gavin's Club. I know I haven't done any Madden games lately. Haven't had a chance. I am going to Madden games. Guys, both on my Twitter. Shout out to Mr. Skirmont for really supporting me. He's been really helping me want to get me famous. Thank you, Mr. Skirmont. Thank you, Mr. Salava. Guys, this is Gavin from GavinClub. I am the brother, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.